My name is...
You bring only pain! Only ruin! I do not want you! I do not need you! I know the sins I have committed! I refuse to repeat those mistakes! Stop this now! Let me repent!
That's my name.
Howdy dudes, it is the one, the only Drac. It is a big ol' yowie wowie because I'm making a top 6 hardest killers to go against. This is just my personal opinion. I think these killers are hard to go against. Yours could be completely different. You could say, oh, this killer is really easy to go against. So, this is just my personal opinion. Your list can be completely different. Like, just some down below, what killers do you think it's hard? Because in DBD, it's one of them things, it's a mixed bag for a lot of people who think, oh, this killer is easy, this killer is hard for this person. Do you know what I mean? It's all completely different for different people who play this game. For each killer I go against, I think this killer's hard. You play say, oh, that killer's easy. And that's the big thing I really enjoy about DBD. We all have different opinions about different killers. Hey, this killer's trash. Oh, this killer's not trash. He's really good at this, he's really good at that. Do you know what I mean? We all have different opinions about killers, and that's what I, again, really enjoy. So yeah, if you want to tell me below your opinions about what killers are hard, what killers are easy, or just give me a top 6 or top 10 or whatever. I really enjoy seeing what people think is a hard killer to go against. So yeah, enough yapping on, let's get to it right now. Number 6, Demogorgon. I had a bit of trouble time trying to like put someone at number 6. I was gonna put Clown. I was like, you know what, Clown. Some Clown players are not that good. They're in the middle. It depends literally a lot of times on the map with Clown. But Demogorgon, oh my days, a lot of Demogorgons I've been going against recently. They've been destroying me, utterly destroying me. I think Demogorgon is up on a rise. Like, how many players are getting so good at Demogorgon? You can say this for every single killer. So, Demogorgon, the problem with Demogorgon, this is why it's at 6, some maps literally make Demogorgon super duper quick away. So he has to literally rely on the teleportations, and a lot of survivors that really destroy the teleportations. If you do, well, Demogorgon's pretty much screwed. He has to really put them down, he has to really do this, he has to smack the pallets. The good thing with Demogorgon is literally his shred attack. That is literally his best thing, because you literally be destroying more pallets faster and faster. Because the shred attack is really good, and that's the main reason a lot of people use it. And also for distance, if you go like a vault or window, and you're like, okay, now I can use my shred attack to hit them. And that's what I mean, shred attack is so goddamn good. But yeah, again, some maps like the Saw map is just like, wow, this is unbelievable. And the Dredge map, you know what, had it come out, that map also so bad for Demogorgon. A lot of the new maps have been updating, yet again, a lot of pallets, but for Demogorgon it's really good. You can literally just use a shred attack, destroy them, because if you just destroy them normally, it's too slow. Shred attack, boom, destroy, boom, destroy, boom, destroy, so that we left any pallets. So what makes Demogorgon so hard to go against? The main big thing is, if you got like really bad teammates, yeah, I'm saying bad teammates, yeah, the thing with bad teammates is literally you keep dropping pallets. Again, the shred attack is so powerful because it literally keeps destroying really fast. And so they go down, and you can't get no gens done because A, you probably go to a hook, or B, you know what I mean? Yet again, he's controlling all the area, looking at all the gens, who's literally going to pop the next generator. And that's what a lot of times happens when you go against a really good Demogorgon player. So let me explain the whole B thing. So B, you've nearly got to pop this generator. Next in Demogorgon's puts someone in a hook. You're like, oh damn. Next thing you've got a choice. Fight for the generator and get it popped. But you know you've got to probably go down. Oh, you already got a hit over there and you're definitely going to go down. If it is a roll of a dice and you get really lucky, you might, oh wow, I popped the generator without getting hit. Or you popped the generator, you got hit still, but you didn't go down. That's what I mean. It's a roll of the dice with that hole. You have to fight for the generator. It just really boils down to why Demogorgon is so annoying and hard to go against if your teammates just dropping every single pallet on the map and you cannot like connect any pallet or connect any loop. You're just screwed because every single pallet's been dropped. So you literally just sat there like, okay, then I must try to loop this one and try to get to the next connection of the loop, but oh well, I cannot because the pallet's been dropped. I have to literally try to get to the next loop. Oh wait, it's been hit. That's it. I need to figure out another plan to do this and that. That's what I mean, it just boils down to your teammates. Like, if they're dropping every single pallet against a Demogorgon, well, you're pretty much screwed. Literally, the game's over.
tripping off the beat kinda, dripping off the meat grinder, heat niner, pimping, stripping, soft, sweet minor. China was a neat sign of trouble with the script digits, double dip, bubble lip, subtle lip.
Number 5 goes to the Spirit. More and more the days go on, or more and more the years go on. The Spirit, more people don't really play a Spirit. I bumped into Spirit like probably once a week, if that makes sense. So overall, the Spirit is still a strong killer, but I just don't see many people playing Spirit. But she is very strong, and a lot of times these maps are getting more smaller, so it really helps out the Spirit more. And I know I already said this. Maps are getting more smaller, so yeah, a lot of kills will be really good. But people who are like S tier killers, like Spirit, Nurse, that makes them more even more powerful. Like when the maps was really big, it was pretty much hard because a lot of times you're running out your spirit power. I saw a lot of people doing that, and I also used to run out of spirit power. But now the maps are really small, it's like, oh, I don't have to really run out of my spirit power. It's easy to track people, it's easy to find people now because the maps are really small. I know you can say that every single killer, but a lot of S killers are really now powerful, like Nurse, Spirit, Billy. I can keep going on and on like a broken record, but the thing is, making these maps smaller is pretty stupid, DBD. I think I should make them medium, but hey ho, it's DBD, don't really listen. And I put her at 5 just because you can't really see her as much, because a lot of people are playing other killers. And this is the big reason why she's on this list, because so many people struggle hearing her sounds. Her sounds is the biggest thing in DBD. It's like where she's coming from. You must have some like good headphones or decent headphones. I use my TV, so I'm literally crap out of luck, so I'm literally always getting hit by the Spirit. But even good players get confused where the Spirit's come from. It's all about sound with Spirit. I can't put any more like 2 or 3 just because I don't see many Spirit players, and that's the problem. I'd love to put her more higher, but the thing is, she's stuck at 5. But for you probably say she's higher just because of the whole sound issue with Spirit, because you literally have to hear. I always spoke about that. But the thing is, I can't put any more like 3 or 4 just because not many people play her. I mean, it's probably like a week or 2 weeks I probably bump into a Spirit. I hope that makes sense, but yeah.
Put that crown on my head. Lord, forgive me, yeah. I don't wanna go, I swear that I'm good.
Number 4 goes to the Oni. I haven't been seeing the Oni recently. I'm not lying to you, I haven't been seeing any Oni plays. So every time I go against a Oni, it's always the exact same thing. It's literally what everybody tells you. It's literally a full-on slugging match. It's just unbelievable, and a lot of Oni players love to bring the most boring ass builds ever. It's all about slugging and trying to get the blood, all that stuff. Like, a lot of people don't like going against the twins. I just like going against the Oni because I just know what I'm going against. It's literally going to be a full-on slugging match, or people going back to the Hulk, or literally demon dashing everywhere, like going there crazy, and you literally go down because your teammates are not healing. I mean, I just don't like going against Oni. I know some people don't like going against the Legion. Legion's not hard, it's just boring. Like, the Oni's hard and boring, if it makes sense. With the twins, she's just boring. Straight up, she's boring. I'll probably make a top 6, like, hey, these are the most boring killers in DVD. The Oni probably be 6 or 5. You know, you'd probably be 5, and the twins probably 6. You know me, I haven't really thought it all through yet. I haven't really put the script together, but yeah, that's a new video altogether. But overall, I just think the Oni's biggest problem, a lot of people don't really heal, a lot of people don't go look for heals. People are just too busy doing generators, and that's the biggest flaw, and that's how the Oni literally gets all his blood, and that's how the Oni wins. But the biggest thing what makes the Oni hard going against is yet again what I've already said. It's literally your team, the map, and yet again the maps are getting smaller, and so it's really easy for Oni. So I think Oni's probably like A tier nowadays because a lot of the maps, I'm sorry to bring up the whole maps and like the team, because it is a big thing. What kills the game is literally your team and the map. Like, if you've been put on one of them farm maps, literally the farm maps are now trash, or the Halloween map, like Hattonfield it's called. I always call it the Halloween map. But if you've been put on any of them maps, you literally get your ass utterly handed by an Oni. I just blame a lot of the behaviour maps making, like, the maps are just getting more and more trash. It's like every time they try to rework a map and make it smaller, it's helping out a lot of killers. I'm not saying, oh, the killer's getting too powerful. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say, hey, they should make the maps medium. Yes, some of the maps are way too big, But nowadays, there's just way too many pallets, no really loops, there's no really loops to connect. I don't want like 1,000 loops to connect. Do you know what I mean? I know I'm over-exaggerating, but I'm just trying to say, like, I don't want like 5 or 4 loops connecting, but it'd be pretty cool if like 1 or 2, because a lot of these new maps nowadays don't have many like connecting loops. It's just a lot of random crap on the map, so it's really easy for like Oni, Spirit, you name whatever killer you want to name, but Spirit and like Oni are really good. That's what makes them so good. And a lot of like killers are like getting up nowadays because the maps are getting smaller, and there's not many good palettes and not many good loops and not many good connection. Like it's just a massive train wreck, these maps are nowadays. I don't want to sound mean when I say this. You've seen a lot of bad players playing on these really small maps and doing really well. It's because of the maps, and people don't really know the loops nowadays. People just go, oh, I'll just drop this palette because it's a shit palette. And there is so many crap palettes. There is a few good ones, like the alien map, like a whole circle table. That palette is so good. There's some connecting stuff around there. But overall, it's a roll of the dice which one you get, because, yeah, again, the maps are a roll of the dice which one you get. I always thought Oni was like, oh, he's alright, you have to literally be really good. But I know I said it, I know I keep saying it, but it's about the maps and the players. And seeing the maps literally being so shit nowadays, it is so like really behaviour. You literally rewarding like bad players, literally can drop any palette. There's no point of like mind gaming the palettes nowadays because they're in like crap locations. Just look at the Legion map, that snowy map, I can't remember what it's called, but I always call it the Legion map. But if you look at that, and it's just a lot of random crap everywhere, and a lot of these reworks maps have just got a lot of random crap everywhere. I know you have to update maps because people get so used to the loops and it gets so hard for like new killers who want to play the game. For new players, it's hard. I get it. I know I keep bringing up maps, but maps are a big thing in multiplayer games. So nothing wrong on what makes the Oni hard going against. So the maps are small, so Oni can put a lot of pressure on you because, yeah, again, the maps are small. You can literally go in that demon dash, whatever it's called, that demon mode, go around the map dead fast. And a lot of people get really scared because, oh no, the Oni can literally be here in a few seconds. I saw him over there near the shack. I've been seeing that a lot. Even when I was watching some Twitch streamers who play with Survive with Friends, basically, and they are literally so shit scared off the Oni, and it's unbelievable how fast the Oni can get to A to B. It's like, wow, wait, he just got to that generator, what's nearly popped. And that's what I'm trying to get at. It's like the demon dash. It can literally get to your generator, what's nearly popping, and it is an instant down if it hits you that whole big old club. I hope that makes sense why the Oni is hard to go against. So yeah, moving on to the next killer.
Try to make amends with ghosts from the past.
At number 3, Hillbilly. Hillbilly just beats the Huntress. Like, every time I go against a Huntress, I'm dodging the hatches left and right, a bit like Neo. But the thing is, with Hillbilly, I can't really dodge it. It's like sometimes when I start a trial, a really good Hillbilly just comes along. I can't even hit terrorists. Sometimes the terrorists don't even kick in. I'm just already down. It's like, boom, down. It's like, oh, terrorists just kicked him when I went down. Sure, whatever. I think this is why they literally kind of little Nathan Hillbilly. But with the Huntress, I nearly put the Huntress on this list, but every time I go against a Huntress, I'm literally dodging hatches left and right. I think Dead by Daylight is testing the waters with Nerf and Hillbilly, like, hey, we nerf this, we nerf that. I think they are testing waters for a bigger nerf down the road because Hillbilly is dominating, literally dominating a lot of these lobbies. It is unbelievable, but at the same time, I'm happy Hillbilly is getting a whole, like, hey, I'm back from the dead. I'm resurrected like Jason Voorhees. I'm back, baby, I'm back. And a lot of times when you start a trial, it's literally you're down dead fast. And you hear terrorists, oh shit, I went down there, there's a terrorists. Okay. With Hillbilly, you put the same logic with Oni, because, yet again, the maps are getting small. I don't want to yar on any more about maps. But the thing is, with Hillbilly and Oni, they're pretty much the same. But with Oni, you have to literally wait for his power. With Hillbilly, you get that instant chainsaw straight away. But you do have to kind of wait for the overheat. So this whole new nerf comes to Billy soon. I'd probably say you probably have to wait even more hard for the overheat mechanic. but I still think Hillbilly still be dominating lobbies, still be rising up to S tier, because right now it's kind of in S, and A is in a bit of both, depending how you play him. With Hillbilly, you really have to be Billy the Badass to be hit the S tier. You have to know how to carry it, you have to know to use the overheat. There's so much you have to like learn. It's not too much nowadays, but if you're like, oh, I'm okay at Hillbilly, you probably be like A or B. But if you really know how to use his overheat, you know how to curve, that's it, you're an S tier, that's it, you really know how to use his mechanics really good. Because that's what it boils down to, if you can curve, if you know how to use his overheat mechanic nowadays. I think now you have to kind of work, when the whole nerf comes to, you have to literally work more harder for the, not as hard, but you mean work a bit more harder for the overheat mechanic.
Get your fucking dog in here! Go, fucking partner! Ah! Trying to process! You! Trying to process! Kill jump rope! Hard shit! Fuck I said, fuck it out!
At number 2, I thought, you know what, I'll change it around a bit. I put Nurse at number 2. Because I don't see many nurses. When I do, I go, oh, okay, this nurse is probably crapped out of mind. And guess what? She is. But there is a few times when it's like, holy macaroni, I bumped into a nurse who's really bad at the game. Wow. Oh wow, There isn't much to say about the nurse, because everybody knows the nurse is really hard. And this is why nurse has got their own, like, little tier. She's not even S tier, she's got her little own tier, because she's super duper cooper hard to go against. I mean, literally, a lot of people just DC to go against her, because 10 out of 10, what I said, it's a lot of times you go against an utter cracked out of mind nurse, what will literally hand your ass in a few seconds. I do think the nurse does need another nerf, because she is so unbelievable how powerful she is. She literally destroys loops, she literally annoys loops, ignores everything. She is the super duper cooper godly and powerful. There's not much to say about her, because a lot of people already said everything about the nurse. I just think it's about time we get another nerf for the nurse. So yeah, let's just move on to number 1. And a lot of people probably, what? Really? He's number 1? So yeah, let's
the slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme quick, sometimes he rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try, villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot a pair of fat asses. Shots of the scotch from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop till he got the masses.
Number 1 goes to Albert Wesker. I know a few people go, whoa. Albert Wesker at number 1. Originally, I was going to put Albert Wesker at 2, but I thought it's so obvious putting Nurse at 1. I thought I'd just change it around, put Albert Wesker at 1 to make it very unique and make it, oh wow, Albert Wesker at 1, you know, a whole shock. The big reason why I was going to put him in second, well, you mean he's in first now, because I want to change things around. I want to make it more like, hey, Nurse is not 1, it's so obvious. So, Albert Wesker is literally so goddamn annoying for these sweaty people who won't get the 4K. Trust me, you see so many people. You see a lot of people on Reddit complain about Albert Wesker's literally being so sweaty and toxic. I mean, they're literally the bane of a lot of people's asses. Literally, your ass will be on fire because you're on the edge of your seat. You'll be like, Jesus Christ, I nearly get this generator done, and now he's on my ass again. You know what I mean? You'll be like so angry, because a lot of Albert Weskers love to slug sometimes. It is a sometimes, because you think, oh, Oni's are worse at slugging, you think Twins is the worst at slugging. Sometimes you get a roll of a dice, you get a Albert Wesker brings a bus of shit, you know, that whole sucking build where you can literally not find no one. You're like, where's the person on the floor? Where's the person? And sometimes they bleed out and die. Albert Wesker players love to bring the most busted shit, and they love to bring the most fucking OP fucking builds out there for Albert Weskers. A lot of Albert Wesker players, when they hear a peg is very powerful, they go, a peg is very powerful. Ooh. It's basically the same reaction I get when I see Sable, Young Jin Lee's feet. I go, ooh, yeah. I'm sorry about that, but it's so true. It's like that Wolverine meme, you know, Wolverine's touching the picture. It's literally like me touching the TV saying, one day I will be in DVD, I will be in the realm, seeing Sable, Young Jin Lee, one day. It's basically like Albert Wesker players, one day there'll be a peg out there will destroy every single survivor. There'll be one peg out there. Basically like Vinos when he gets the whole Finity stones. me with all the with all the feet stones. I got all the feet stones. Now I can click my fingers. I can be in DBD finally. I can't remember how the saying goes in Lord of the Rings that one ring, it controls them all, that's right. But basically it's like that, it's like one peg will destroy DBD, and Albert Wesker will be like, yeah, I finally got the power, the ultimate power. Basically it's like Doomsday, and it's like Doomsday, instead it's like Albert Wesker Doom. I think a lot of people know how Albert Wesker players play, and I think that's a big issue. Like, it's so irritating, it's really grindy, it's like, Jesus Christ, I need to get this generator done, I need to jump out and go and grind some more generators, I must keep grinding the generators to get them popped. If I don't get them popped, my teammates will go into DC in a couple of minutes, because it feels like a stale match sometimes. Like, going against some of these Albert Wesker players, it feels utter stale match. It's like, I must try to get on the generator, oh no, all the parts have been dropped, I'm going down the second time, please don't DC teammates. It just feels like that, because Albert Wesker players are so dedicated trying to get the 4K. I mean, there's so many of them. I think it's like 90% like Albert Wesker players are so dedicated to getting the 4K. So yeah, to wrap this all up, what is your opinion about my top 6 hardest killers to go against, and what is your top 6, top 10 hardest killers to go against? And please like and subscribe. So yeah, sign out for now, have a great day.
You can't kill the boogeyman.